Hello, everyone. This is not the right Hoth figure. All right. Anyways, so as you can see, we have a very special Star Wars: The Black Series set in front of us. This is, of course, Han Solo and Princess Leia Organa on Hoth. This was actually a Target purchase on my behalf. I know that you can purchase it some other places, but recently Target actually had this for $25. Yes, $25. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take a look at the outside of this amazing box. I believe this was at one time was like a convention exclusive. I could be wrong on that. I'm sure you guys will let me know down in the comments below if I am wrong on that. But what we're going to do here is take a look at the outside of this box. And then we're going to go ahead and unbox these figures, take a look at their articulation, take some pictures, and go from there. And while I'm doing this, if you have any questions, make sure to ask down below. If you're liking the video, give it a thumbs up. So let's go ahead and take a look at the outside of this box. All right, so we've got the box as it is right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at the side. Pretty cool. We've got Han here and then Leia, obviously. And going along on the back, we just have includes 2 figures and 4 accessories. And then on the side here, we've got Han Solo may just be a scruffy-looking nerf herder in a hooded brown jacket, but in matters of love, he knows the truth about Princess-turned-Rebel-leader Leia Organa and the affection she holds for him. Or so he thinks. In the icy South Passage of the Rebel Alliance's Echo Base on Hoth, the two allegedly exchanged warm words confessing their feelings for one another. However, when Solo mentions this to Chewbacca and Luke Skywalker, Leia brushes him off and kisses Luke to prove that the so-called feelings she shared are nothing but bantha fodder. Still, as the battle against the Empire wages on, it becomes clear that Leia has a soft spot for scoundrels, and Han has his own true feelings for her worshipfulness. While the two begin to earn their respective reputations as heroes for the rebellion, they come to discover that sometimes in love, it's just about knowing. All right, which brings us back to here. Not really anything on the bottom to speak of. The top is kind of cool, as you can see. But then this opens up to reveal the figures a little bit better. So we'll go ahead and do that. Oh yeah, it's got the sticker. Yeah, there we go. That's kind of cool. All right, Wampa. Go down here. All right. So definitely a better look at the figures. No accessories on this side. However, on this side, we do have some blasters and some eyewear. So I know it's going to pain some of you, but we're going to go ahead and unbox this. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do it. Usually going from the bottom is going to be best, so we'll go ahead and continue that tradition. We'll go ahead and get a knife here. Have any of you guys opened this yet? If you have, what were your thoughts on it? If you haven't, is there any reason why you haven't? But I'm sure there's going to be lots of different answers out there. I know, like I said, I got this from Target, but I think you could get this at Big Bad as well. Oh, I see. All right. So learn from my mistake. You are not able to go from the bottom. You're going to have to go from the sides. There we go. All right. Get that knife back. That opens up. You can get Hoth to slide out. There we go. Oh, that's kind of cool. All right. So that's definitely a better look. Definitely see what I can do to preserve some of this, because this might be a cool mural here. As you can see, there's some glue. I don't know how well this part's going to come off. Let's do our best, though. That's not great. I will do some trimming. Yeah, that's salvageable. All right. So, like I said, we've got 2 blasters, some eyewear. Not exactly sure what this guy is. I think it's a sensor. I'm sure you guys, again, will let me know if I'm wrong. All right. Let's go ahead. Slide these tabs through. Like I said, I'm going to try to keep as much of this as I possibly can. Sometimes they actually turn out pretty good and you can use them, like I said, for the murals or, you know, whatever else. But here, we'll let this guy sit back there. Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right. And then in here, looks like she is held on by the arms and then by the legs. So there we go with Leia. Then Han. Stay up. Yeah, so with Han, I don't remember the other versions of this that I've seen having the soft fur-like material there. I knew I was going to be getting this, so I didn't really go into the archive looked figures that they have coming out right now, or came out recently, I should say. So, have you guys noticed the fur on that as well? I'm not sure. All right, and then here we go. Stay on. There we go. Maybe that's why that was on there. All right, so there's the figures, and then we have our blasters. Some of the worst parts. All right, I believe that looks like a Han blaster there. That looks like a standard Rebel blaster. Then we've got this guy here. Like I said, I think it's a sensor. I could be wrong. And then we've got the eye protection right here. All right. So let's, what we're going to do next is we're going to go ahead and take a closer look at their articulation as well as the 4 accessories. I guess you guys can't see that. Let's go ahead and move those up. And I'll be right back. All right, so I was trying to do some research. I was trying to figure out what the heck this thing is. I forgot what it is. So if you know what it is, let me know down in the description or down in the comments down below. So let's go ahead and look at the blaster. This is a standard blaster that we're all very much aware of as a Rebel blaster. This, of course, is Leia's. And then we've got Han's blaster. Looks pretty good. I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad. I mean, you've got the good detail here on the grip. We've got different colors, so at least they've done a good job at adding some differentiators there. We've got Leia's goggles here. Focus, thank you. And then whatever the heck this thing is. Again, if you know what it is, let me know. Try to do some research. I wasn't sure exactly what it was. All right, so let's take a look at Han. Focus. There we go. All right, so we've got his face there. I mean, that is an awesome likeness of Han. And the archive actually has more of a hood than this guy actually has. As you can see, it's really nothing else. There's no hood to this. Not that I'm complaining. I like the fact that it is what it is. Anyways, so actually, let's take it off just for a moment. Let's take a look at the articulation. We don't have that much movement. Oh my gosh, that's stiff. So that's about where that's going. Oof. Yeah. Maybe there. Maybe. There we go. It's just really stiff. Got to work that a little bit. But there you go. So hopefully the other side will do that as well. And then there's no movement in the upper arm, but we do have it at the elbow. We do have some good coloration here on the gloves. Oh my goodness. These must be some really old figures because as you can see, look at that wrist. We've got a twisting motion here, but there's no up down on that at all. Wow. Not expecting that. I do like the leatherish plastic coat that he's got on here. The belt here is awesome. Hope you can see the detail there on that belt. We do have movement at the upper thigh. We do have a double knee. It's not going to go quite to touching his butt, but I think they did a really good job in here. I mean, those boots are awesome, and the texture in those pants as well. And of course, blaster needs to go in the holster. And that should go right in there. There we go. Holster goes right in. I mean, the blaster goes in the holster. Ugh. Been a long week already. All right, so there you go. That's the look at the figure. Actually, let's complete the look. That's our figure. That's a really good Han. I like the likeness is good, and the jacket and everything else is really good as well. The only problem is those arms and the fact that there is no wrist movement either. But yeah, we'll come back to that. Hooah! Stand up. I think he's been spending too much time in the canteen. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look here. All right, so Leia, definitely much smaller than Han. The jacket looks like it would come off. I'm not going to take it off, though. It's got good material. Again, face on her is actually really good. Did not look at Han's movement on the head. She's got some okay movement. It's not great, though. Ugh. But good look on the head. These arms will go up much further than Han's did without any really work. No movement at the upper arm. We do have the movement at the elbow. Got some good detail here. Nice on that. Her wrists actually do move. That's a left-right. And that's an up-down. All right. At the waist, oh, there we go. Got a little bit of motion. That's awesome. I've got some movement on the legs. At the upper thigh, much better double knees. And again, really good job on the boots. I like what they did there. There we go. Before I forget, before we do anything else, get that ankle on there. That ankle, oof, look at that. Ankle's coming out. Let's scooch that in. I don't know. I don't think I did that while taking it out, but that's not great. Sorry about that. Let's try that again. Okay, anyways, let's take a look at Han's head. There we go. That's some good movement. Not really any left-right. Hair is interesting. But good up-down, down, up, and it's a good look there. All right. So that's what we got. So let's go ahead and take some pictures, and I will be right back. All right, so I think that was a good look at the figures. Obviously, the Wampa was not included with this, but of course it fits very well with this Hoth scene. The figures themselves, I think the faces are awesome on them. The accessories are appropriate. Again, let me know what that is down in the description down below. I think Han is the far winner for me. I like the fur. Downsides with Han, I think, were definitely the shoulders not really being able to move that much. I didn't like the fact that it had no wrist movement at the gloves. Although the one nice thing is, stay there, Leia, that the gloves actually look really good because you don't have the joint there. So I guess there's good and bad with this. So anyways, with that, if you have questions, make sure you ask down below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. It definitely helps us on the channel here. And with that, if you do not already subscribe to the channel, I invite you to do so. We do a lot of things on the channel that are obviously Star Wars related, obviously Star Wars Black Series related, but we do other things as well. So we go to theme parks. We are here in Orlando, Florida. We also do other things that professional geeks might find interesting. Me, myself, being a professional geek, I like to share things that I find interesting. So that could also include home automation, electronics, and things like that. So if you've looked around the channel and you find any of that interesting, I should say, I invite you to subscribe to the channel. And with that, have a great day.